Greetings, I'm Bairnt, and welcome to the One Stop Co-op Shop. Today we're continuing our playthrough of Shadows of Kilforth, and our characters are both back on the shrine thanks to our night card we drew. And sadly we had her right where she needed to be able to complete her next part of the saga. And she's all set to regale into her next thing. I think we're going to be able to take on these ancients really soon. Now in the last video I forgot to actually show that both our characters had lost a gold because they weren't hidden when this card came out. So they both did lose their gold, and they're each down to 5 gold at this present time. If you're excited to see how our characters can continue their journey in Shadows of Kilforth, then I need you to meet me at the co-op shop.
Make it right the last time you will hear.
Now we're going to go ahead and move with our Watcher. She is our first hero, so she is going to pay 1 AP to move down into this forest region. And since there isn't an encounter there, let's see what we find. We have found a Mystic Tor. Place Nature Forest Trophy. Relocate to any forest location. Oh, that's really good. Look, I've got 2 different places that I can pretty much teleport to right from the shrine. That's going to be very helpful. It says, pilgrims once flocked to this Mystic Tor in droves, but the sacred place has been deserted since the coming of the gloom. And if I want to go ahead and complete this, all I need is sneak, attack, or I can use my study skill. 2 gold, and I might get a title from that. All right, that's her move. Now it's going to be our vampire's turn, Claudia. So Claudia is going to be able to regale this turn, and she's going to use her tome that gains 1 regale AP. So we're going to use this instead of our AP, and then we're going to go ahead and pay the 5 gold that we have and show off all of our cards that we have. So we've done that. We're going to show that we have a spell right here. We're also, of course, going to show that we have reputation, which is right here. And then I'm also going to have to give up an ally rumor. We have the trickster and we have the enchanter. And I really think I'm going to get rid of the enchanter because she's not going to help me in the final battle. In the final battles, you're always going to be using fight skill to try to defeat the ancients. That's cool in a way. I kind of wish there would be some ancients that you fought using different skills so that you know you didn't always have to build up your fight at the end. But we're going to go ahead and discard this rumor and our 5 gold, and we're going to be able to regale into our final chapter. We're also going to gain that 1 AP and the stamina point, but I'm going to be putting it over on the side. We also get to grab our final level up card, and then we're going to read our next chapter. All right, let's see what we can gain. We could either take Psychic Duelist, add your influence to your fight for 1 battle round. Well, she has 4. That's not too bad. Let's see what else it is. Lose 2 AP to place 1 token on this card. Discard X tokens from this card to add X successes to a test. Oh, that would be really good, especially if she's all done with all of her saga quests and we don't want to take on the ancients left. She could really just dump them right onto here. She can only have a limit of 4, but that's not too bad. That's 4 auto successes when we go to do like a fight test against the ancient. I think we are going to take that one. We're going to take this card right here, put it here, and now I am going to remove all of the extra ones because we're done leveling up Claudia, our vampire. And now the only thing left to do is go into Chapter 5, which is going to be our final hunt. We have to, if defeated, turn this card over to receive your trophy. We have to go to Heaven's Gate and capture the Lawbreaker. So our Watcher is going to go next. She's going to move right back over to the Desolate City where she had to go in the first place, and she was actually standing. But since there's no encounter here now, we have to draw one. So let's see what we found at the Badlands. We have found, what's this? A Bakomino. An enemy humanoid Badlands map trap. Lose 1 gold. So when I encounter this, I'm going to have to lose 1 gold. And that's horrible. I have 5. Well, the good news is if I beat him, I get 1 back. And it says, the Bakomino resembles goblins with large ears, hunched bodies, stunted wings, and thick hides. So we're going to have to go ahead and take on this guy. So we're going to go ahead and take on our enemy. Here we go. We got him and our Watcher. They both get 3 dice each. Now I'm going to go ahead and use all my stuff here. I've got my nunchucks. Ooh, he's going to go ahead and remove a die. I'm going to veil this to give him 1 health. The reason I'm doing that is I don't know how much more combat I'm going to be doing because I'm probably going to be trying for my, the saga quest the whole rest of her turn. So we're going to go ahead and roll up these dice and see what we get. We got 1 success and he got none. That's perfect. That's exactly how we needed this to go. And he's dead and we're going to claim our rewards. So for defeating our enemy, our rewards is going to be $1. So I'm just going to gain back that gold that he took from me at the beginning of the battle. So we're at 5 gold. And I do also get an item because I don't need any of these keywords. So the item that we got from him is going to be a Dioku. I probably said it wrong. I apologize. Item, weapon, deed, sacrifice. As your action, defeat an enemy at an adjacent location. Okay, so this is a weapon that I can use to defeat something at an adjacent location. I don't think I'm going to be finding this anytime soon. I like my nunchakus way better. It says, measuring up to 7 feet in length, the Daikoyu is heavily yet flexible and dwarfs its cousin, the Western longbow. All right, there we go. We're going to put this in our rumor stash and probably sell it later on down the road. So our goal is Heaven's Gate, but we can't actually do back-to-back chapter quests in the same day. So I have to wait until next day in order to take on that chapter quest. So in the meantime, we're going to try to clear some of these plots and maybe get rid of some of these encounters out here. That's going to be my plan. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move over to there for free because the Divine Heights gives me +1 AP when I move into it for the first time. There's already an encounter there, so we don't have to do anything. We're going to move on to the Watcher. So we're going to go ahead and confront our saga, meaning we have to make it through 5 successful sneak attempts. All right, so we're going to grab our dice. We only get 3 dice because we only have 3 here, and I don't have anything that really helps that. So we're going to go ahead and spend our first AP to try to get these successes. Of course, it's going to take 5, so I'm not going to be able to get it my first try, but here we go. We got 2. Wow, she did really good. That's amazing. So she's going to grab those 2 successes and put them on her Spectral Stalker, and we're going to move over to Claudia. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 AP to discover, and we're going to discover our tobacco pipe, which gives us 1 confront AP. It's an item potion. I don't have any of those in my assets area, so we're going to go put that there. So our Watcher is going to continue with this test. She again is going to get her 3 dice. See how she does. She still needs some more successes, and she got 1 more. So again, we're going to put that right here, and we're going to move on to our vampire. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use 1 AP to move up to the Frost Bridge. And since there is not an encounter there, I'm going to draw 1 from the mountain deck, and let's see what we have found. We have found a Hungry Eagle. Wow. Enemy Animal Mountain. Trophy, relocate to any location. Oh, that will be kind of good. Now remember, this is a trophy only going to happen after I complete this encounter, and I can choose to do this if I want to. After its natural prey was eradicated by the gloom, this ravenous giant eagle began turning its attention to larger food, which is namely us. All right, no big deal. We're going to go and take this guy out with our vampire. Now, before we go ahead and engage our Hungry Eagle, I'm actually going to use my Poacher. Look, he can defeat an animal enemy at your location. So I'm going to go ahead and veil all this, guys. This thing is awesome. And he is going to go ahead and just defeat this because that's what he can do. So we're going to gain our rewards. We can either get 2 gold or a loot token. We're going to go ahead and take 2 gold because we already have 5 loot tokens. So we're going to go ahead and put those down in our loot area, or our gold area, I'm sorry. And then we're going to go ahead and grab an item because we, again, don't need any of those keywords. So the item that the eagle had was a rain cape, attire, ignore weather map, effects on night cards except for the placing obstacles. It says essential protection against the constantly shifting weather patterns that plague the eastern frontiers of Kilforth. We can find this in the Herald, was it World Heart? All right, now the interesting thing is this guy allows me to relocate to any location. So I'm actually going to look through here and see if there's something we might want to go find. We could either find this kinetic spell or we could find this ally. I think we're going to go try to find this ally. So I'm going to have him relocate me to the Kroga Crags. I know it's a long walk back to Heaven's Gate, but finding this ally might be really good. It'll help with 1 attack. So our Hungry Eagle allows us to relocate to any location, and I am going to go here to try to find that ally. Now, I also get a free move AP thanks to being a vampire. When you defeat an enemy, heal 1 HP and gain 1 move AP. Well, of course, I'm not going to heal an HP, but I do get the move AP as far as I understand. So that's where she is right now. We're going to move over to the Watcher. And we're going to continue to plow through this with our Watcher. She's on her 3rd confront action against this. So I'm going to go ahead and roll my 3 dice, and hopefully we get at least 1 or 2 successes. We got 1 more. Wow, slow but surely. We're totally getting through this. So we are up to 4 successes on this encounter. Now our vampire is going to go ahead and use that discover action to go ahead and find our trickster. And he's going to give us that extra attack that I think will help us in the long run. After doing that, we're again going to move over to our Watcher's turn. And we only have 1 more AP to try to successfully get through this. So I'm going to roll my 3 dice and hopefully we get this. Otherwise, this is for naught. Oh, look at it. We got 2 successes at the end. Oh, my heart was racing a little bit because that was a lot of actions we used to try to get through this. So we successfully completed her Chapter 3 saga. So that came down to the wire. We did it. So we're going to take our 5 gold and show that we have a pious character, and we're going to be able to move into our next chapter of the Haunted Past. We are moving into Chapter 4. Now we do get to level up, so I'm going to take my heart and I'm also going to take my AP. We're also going to go ahead and gain our next set of skills. We have level 3s. Let's see what we can take. We can either take relocate an enemy to a location adjacent to you, or add 2 successes to a sneak. Well, where were you just a little while ago? Wow, that wasn't convenient or anything. We're probably going to take this one because I don't do much sneaking. So we're going to go ahead and take this, put this here. These 4 are going to move over here. And we're almost onto our last chapter for our saga here. We're almost catching up to our vampire. Now we have to get pious, which we have. We have a pious card. We have an attire card. Now we need to find is a respite card. Claudia is now going to use that move AP to move over to the desolate city and draw a encounter and see what we find. We have found, what is this? A Tengu? Enemy human badlands. Weakness kinetic. I don't have kinetic. Oh, that's terrible. All right. It says, the Tengu inhabited this land long before humans were here. Now they intend to take it back. All right, it has 4 attack and it has 4 health. This is actually going to be pretty tough, but I get 3 gold if I'm able to take it out. So we're going to try to take out our enemy here. I've got 3, 4, 5 dice. So she's getting pretty powerful, which is going to help in the end. But for right now, I don't have anything extra I can do about this. So I get my 5 dice, and this thing gets 4 dice. So we're going to go ahead and see how this goes. I'm going to roll these all up and see how we do. Hopefully we get a lot of successes and she gets none, or they get none. They did get 1 success, and oh my goodness, we got 3 successes. Oh, I so wish it was 4. I'm not going to use a fate, though. We're going to go ahead and roll it up again, unless I have something I can do. I do have this. I can add 1 success to a fight test, but I want to keep this because I really think we need those kind of things when we're fighting the ancients. So we have done 3 damage. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to mark those with our 3 tokens, and we're just going to go ahead and roll these dice again. I know I might take some damage. I've already taken 1. So we're going to go ahead and take our 1 damage, and of course we take an AP as well. Let's try to take this guy out this turn, and hopefully he doesn't hit us for too much more. He hit us for, again, 1. But, oh, look at that. We only got 1 success. But that's enough because they only have 4 hit points. And I didn't have a kinetic. I wish I did. So for defeating our enemy, I'm going to take the 3 gold that this thing is worth. I'm not going to grab the loot token. And I am going to grab an item because, again, I don't think I'm going to ever need any of these keywords ever again. So hopefully we get a really cool item from this guy. We got Healing Balm. Potion. Where's this? Frozen portal. Oh my gosh, I'm 1 away from the frozen portal. But of course, I have my entire place is full. All right. Deed Sacrifice. Heal 3 HP and gain 1 AP. A breath of safety and a moment of clarity in the heated melee of combat. But it is worth 4. If I go find this thing, it wouldn't be that bad. But I can sell it back for 2. All right. So we're going to put that in our rumor stack. And I think we're overpowered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we only got 5 still. All right. So we have 5 rumors. That's great. Now for defeating him, we're going to go ahead and heal 1 HP, and we're going to gain another move AP. So we're going to gain that hit point, and then we're also going to gain that move AP as well. And we're going to put it right up here, just so I know that that's what that is. And since our 2 characters are together, we're going to do a trade deed. We're going to go ahead and exchange some stuff. I'm going to give this to our vampire. It allows us to go to any mountain location. And I'm actually going to trade this spell over to our Watcher. I think when it comes to combat, she's already got 3 attack. She only has 2. I bet there's a better race in there that's going to be able to give her a lot more attack. 3 is already pretty good. So we're going to give that to our Watcher. Now our vampire is going to go ahead and use that move AP to move on down to this undead skeleton enemy. I want to take him out. Now remember, this token means she's the only one that can actually fight this thing. So she's going to take on the skeleton. So our vampire here is going to go ahead and take on this undead skeleton. And I get to roll 5 dice, he gets to roll 2. Let's see if we can take him out in 1 shot. That's my plan. We're able to take him out in no shots. Oh, wow, he did 1 damage to me. Oh, that's terrible. I really expected to take this guy out without much problem. All right, so we're going to lose one of our health points, and he's going to gain one of these health things here. I need to hit him 1 more time. Come on, let's get him this time. Okay, we got him, and he didn't hit us. Why didn't we roll that first? Look at that, 4 successes. That's ridiculous. All right, we took him out, but we did take yet another damage that I'm, of course, going to heal, but I don't get to heal back the AP. So for defeating the skeleton, we're going to gain a gold. I'm not going to gain a loot token. I am going to gain an item, and I do get to recover 1 HP for killing him because I'm a vampire, and I gain that 1 move AP again. So I'm going to put that right up there. So it kind of at least balances out taking the damage and losing the AP. I still get 1 more up here, so that's okay. We're going to see what our item is that we're going to get from him, and we're going to take our 1 gold. Our item is fur gloves. Item attire. Hero enters play. Place 1 HP on this card. Whenever you would lose 1 HP, you may discard 1 HP from this card instead. Towers of Cain. Is this really worth it? I don't think so. I think I like my other armor better. All right, we're going to put that with our rumors, and let's count them up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're still doing okay. All right, and now we're going to continue on. Now the next thing our vampire is going to do is she's going to now use this map to relocate to any mountain location. The mountain location I choose is this one with the Marauder, and we're going to go ahead and engage him. I believe even though I didn't move in here, I still have to engage him because he is an enemy and I'm not hidden. I'm not sure if it happens only when you move in. I believe if you're just in the location with something, you have to engage it. So if that's not the case, please let me know. But we're going to go ahead and engage this Marauder. I'm not going to pay the gold. We're just going to take him out. She's on a killing spree. So we're going to attempt to take out this Marauder. He's going to get 3 dice, and we're going to get 3, 4, 5. So here's his 3 dice, and then we get 2, 3, 4, 5. We get 5. So we're going to roll all these dice and see if we can take him out. Come on, let's get some good hits. We got 2, and he got 1. We always get hit for 1, which is pretty funny. But we did 2, and he only has 2 health, so we've taken him out. So we were able to defeat our Marauder, but we did take 1 damage. So we're going to lose 1 health and an AP, but then we're going to heal the health back, and we're going to gain 1 move AP. So we're up to 2 more move AP. And then we're going to go ahead, get $2, and grab an item. So the item we gain is Silk Robe. When you would lose 1 or more HP, prevent all of that HP loss. Wow, and it's at the Frost Bridge. It's really close. I'm actually going to be going right there. And you also get a study skill. Again, I'm more looking for combat at this point. But we'll go ahead and put that in our rumor stack. And let's see. Now I'm sure we got too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to start discarding these because I don't need them. They don't give me anything at all. We're going to discard that rumor. We're also going to gain our 2 gold, and there we go. Discard him, and we're going to continue on in our journey. So our vampire is going to use one of those move APs that she gained to move back over to the Frost Bridge. We're going to draw an encounter and see what she found. Oh, I think our killing spree ends. Look at this one. Dome of Decay. It's going to take 6. It says Quest Destroy Mountain. When a test ends, lose all but 1 HP if you gain no successes that test. Wow, that's ridiculous. The sorcerers of yore cast a spell of decay to annihilate their enemies, but the powerful magic tore a permanent lingering hole in the veil. You can gain a spell. Look at that, 7 gold. Wow, that's ridiculous. All right, we're going to put that down right here, but I'm not actually going to do anything about that. Instead, I'm going to spend 2 AP to clear this, and then we're also going to veil all 4 of our skills to defeat this plot and gain it as a rumor. But instead, I'm just going to discard it because I've got too many rumors. We're going to gain 2 chips, though, 2 of our loot tokens. So let's see what we get out of our loot bag here. We gain 2 loot tokens, 1 for the clear and 1 for clearing the actual thing. We got boots and we got something else. What's this? Oh, another map. What do you know? More maps. Map to a plains location and boots. Sneak for... Oh, we're not going to keep the sneak, but we're going to keep the map because that's going to get us up to 6, and then we're going to have this one to bring us to 7. So I'm just going to discard this because we don't ever do sneak tests. We're going to get rid of that. Now we're going to go ahead and just do a veil action on that to go ahead and move over here. And you know what? Before we do that, I'm also going to veil this card to become hidden. You never know what's there. If it's a free veil to hide myself, I might as well. And we're going to go ahead and draw an encounter and see what we get. We have gotten, an actor, stranger neutral planes. Weakness is arcane. I don't think I have any arcane. I do not. And it says, distraction, art, and beauty are sought by one and all, as fear of the end times threatens to overwhelm good, will and high spirits. We can get a buck for it if we want to try to confront this, but we're not going to. We're just going to be probably done. We're just going to go ahead and put that right there. Now I do have this tobacco pipe that I can gain 1 confront AP. Why not? I'm going to go ahead and veil it. We can give it 1 shot. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice I can roll against it. Who knows? I might get 4. If I don't, it just all goes away and it goes on to the next turn. So we're going to go ahead and attempt the actor because it's free. Now I'm only going to get myself and my class, so I only get 4 dice. I don't get the tobacco pipe because I veiled it to gain the AP to do this. So I'm only going to take my 4 dice. I need to get actually 4 successes, and it's probably not going to happen. Nope, I got 2. So she would gain 2 successes, but we're going to be going into she's going to be camping for the night. So we're just going to go ahead and she's going to remove them during the night phase. So we're going to go ahead and draw our next night card. And we have found Incursion, Event Doomguard, heal 2 HP, Rosen Knights, gain a gold. Well, I get a gold. And actually, that's good because I don't actually have any hit points lost. So actually, I got the right side. Choose sides. We're going to stay Rosen Knights because we are very, very loyal. It says, political agents scheme to test their enemies' mettle by deploying soldiers into rival territories. The desolate city falls into gloom. All right, we're going to go ahead and put that over here. And also, we have our weather card that needs to place... Whenever a place enters play, place an obstacle on its location. We have done that, and I forgot to put the obstacle there, so we're going to go ahead and do that as well. So the desolate city is going to fall into gloom, and this is the place that came out that I should have put a token on. So we're going to go ahead and put one of those obstacles right there on the Mystic Tor. So she's going to go ahead and gain all her AP and unveil her cards here. She's also going to retain the first hero token because she camped first. So moving into the dawn phase, we go on hidden and we're going to unveil all of our cards. Now, of course, I veiled them all because of that plot card that we decided to take out. Also, I do gain 1 gold for my watcher because at the end of her turn again, I should have veiled her rebel card to get the gold. I keep forgetting to do that, but I am going to take the gold for it. So starting with our watcher, she's going to go ahead and use her map to relocate to any forest location. She's going to relocate right there, and she's going to begin clearing this plot card. So we're going to go ahead and use an AP to do a clear action and gain a loot token. So we're going to go ahead and reach in our bag and see what we get. We have got a map. Why not? Relocate to a mountain location. She loves to travel. So our vampire is now able to try to complete her saga. She's going to go on the final hunt and capture the lawbreakers, and she's going to spend 1 AP to do that. So now it's time to take on this lawbreaker. We're going to take our 3, 4, 5 dice. So we get 5 dice right there. We're going to roll these up and try to take on the final hunt. Let's see how we do. We got 1. We got 1 success. Well, you know, that's always a start. That seems to be our MO, is always to get 1 at the beginning. All right, that's the end of her turn. We're going to move over to our watcher. With her next action, she again is going to use a clear action to remove another token from our plot card. And then she's going to gain another loot token. Let's see what she got this time. She has got a potion to heal 1 HP. If you could read upside down, there we go. Plus 1 HP. So we're going to spend another AP and confront our capture lawbreaker. Let's see if we can get it. We got a total of another 1. 1 more. All right, we'll put that there, and we're going to move again into our stranger's turn. Our watcher's turn. And for her third action, she again is going to go ahead and use this to clear this plot card's obstacle and gain another loot token. Wow, she's just clearing these things and gaining loot tokens. Why not? All right, let's see what we got this time. We have got a straw hat. Discard 1 plot card in your location. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Oh, I can't. I need the plot card. I need the plot card. That's hilarious. All right, we're going to go ahead and I know where to use it, though. There's another plot card right up there. I can just kind of go up there and use it. All right, we're going to go ahead and spend yet another AP. We're down to 3 to go ahead and try this. We're going to roll our 5 dice. Let's see how we do. We got 1, 2, 3. So that gives us up to 5 successes. That's fantastic. We're going to put those right here, and we're going to be done with this encounter because I am now going to, I should have done this first. I am going to veil this to add 2 successes to any influence test. And we are doing influence tests. So now we have 7 successes, which is more than we need. So we have completed our final hunt. So we have completed our saga for the final hunt, and it says, if defeated, turn this card over to receive your totem. It's a special reward, and it's going to give us 3 influence. Unlikely allies, pious totem. Hero enters play, draw 2 allies and put them into play as assets. Or it can choose to take 12 gold. I think 12 gold is way better than 2 allies, because with 12 gold, I can do some market actions and gain a lot of items and titles and you name it. So we're going to take 12 bucks. I don't think 2 allies is really worth it. So we're going to discard this and go ahead and take our 12 gold. Wow, we are rolling in gold. We have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We have 20 gold. Wow, I think we can pretty much buy anything we want to. So she's rolling in the money. She's like Scrooge McDuck right now. And she's going to now begin to do some other actions. But first, we're going to go on to the Watcher. But before we do that, we have to go ahead and bring up both of our ancients. Here's the first one, the Reaver of Malice. The Reaver constantly feasts on the maggots and demon lice that crawl across its hide. But it thirsts for something, sowing hatred and violence among the free people is unquenchable. All right, so we're going to put him right here. He's in the Wild Heart. And now let's look at his card real quick, because now if we decide to go to battle against him, we're going to have to trigger his trap, which is going to sacrifice an ally and all our gold. Okay, we're going to make sure we buy some stuff first. And then we got Reaver of Malice gains +1 max current HP for each title, each place, and each claim token in play. Wow, I want to maybe try to get rid of some of my titles then, but I might be a little too late. When the battle round starts, each hero discards a loot. Any hero who cannot is eliminated from the game. Oh, wow, we got to beat him fast. HP damage stays on the Reaver of Malice until after battle. But during the night phase, the Reaver's going to heal too. So we got to hit him hard and we got to hit him fast. We pretty much have about 6 turns, because I think both of us have about 6. Well, actually, each only have 5 loot tokens right now. But if we can get a couple more, then we'll have 6 turns to beat this guy. And he has 12 hit points, and he's going to get 1 extra hit point for every title I think we have, right? Every title, yes, title and place, and each claim token. And there is 1 place in play right now, so we might want to take that out as well. The Render of Flesh is also going to come out at the Dark Pinnacle. It says, the Render takes exquisite delight in sculpting its dying and wounded victims into wretched effigies of flesh. Set loose from beyond the veil, it has new world of creatures to aid to its living tableau. All right, 13. He has 13 and 5 attack. All right, we're going to put him up here. Now let's look at his card. If we go to battle, we have to sacrifice a spell, discard all rumors, and gain 1 fate. All right. Oh, all rumors. I don't like that either. Render of Flesh gains +1 maximum HP for each item, each enemy, and each enemy token in play. Oh, we got a lot of items. When the battle round starts, each hero discards 1 fate. Any hero who cannot is eliminated from the game. Oh man, that's amazingly bad. HP damage stays on Render of Flesh just like everything else, and he will heal too. I don't even know if I'm going to take this, be able to take this guy. We don't have much fate left. I've been using it. Oh no, I should have maybe looked at some of their cards earlier. All right, we're going to move over to our Watcher's turn. And now for her 4th action, she's going to go ahead and spend the AP to get rid to complete this, to defeat this, draw and discard a night card and flip its location to gloom. And I get to keep this as a rumor and draw yet again another token here. She's token crazy. Let's see what she got this time. Gain 1 market AP. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. And that brings her total tokens, or her total loot tokens, to 6. She can't gain any more. But now we do have to draw a night card and draw and discard a night card and flip its location to gloom. I don't know if that means I do this event, discard a stranger from play, then all heroes not hidden lose 1 loot. I'm not sure if I do that, because it just says to draw and discard a night card and flip its location into gloom. Well, so I draw and discard it and I don't read anything, but I put this thing into gloom. devastation and catastrophe. Only the spirits of the ancient gods could inflict such a calamity on the cursed peoples of the eastern frontiers. Now, I don't mind losing this loot token. It's not the end of the world. And discard a stranger from play, discarding a stranger isn't the end of the world. I mean, I could just discard this guy. That's totally fine. So both our characters not hidden. I'm just going to go ahead and discard these. These really are never going to be used. So discarding them isn't the end of the world. If I'm not supposed to, please let me know in the comments below. And I'm also just going to remove this guy from the board. I'm never going to go after this guy either. So we're going to discard that as well. And that would suffice to do what this thing does when it's revealed. I believe it would still happen, but if it doesn't, please let me know. And we're going to put this into gloom. So of course the Serene Lake is right over here. We're going to go ahead and put it into gloom. Now we can still use the ability to move to the Black Cave if we want. All right, our vampire is going to go ahead and spend 1 AP to move over to the Dome of Decay. I'm trying to link up with our Watcher so I can get her some money. She has only 1 and she needs 5 in order to do that regale action. So if I can get her some of the money, we're going to be doing good. So our Watcher is going to spend 1 AP to move over to the Eastern Marshes. My goal is to get rid of this. I don't want to deal with this anymore. This is going to be bad news. I also want to get up here and do some market actions, but I need to get some money, of course, from my vampire first. Now we're going to draw a mountain encounter, and if it's anything that's going to make me lose AP, it's going to be bad news. We have found a messenger. Oh, right, it's a stranger, noble mountain. Trophy, trade with another hero at any location. Oh, that wouldn't be that bad. All right. Carrying a lord's message abroad is a great honor that comes with huge risks and should be not undertaken lightly. All right, we're going to put him there, and we're not going to worry about that. We're going to go to our vampire's turn. Now our vampire is going to go ahead and pay 1 AP to move down to Divine Heights. Then she's going to gain that AP right back walking into the Divine Heights. The next person is going to be our Watcher. She's also going to do the same thing. She's going to walk right in there. She's going to pay an AP, and then she's going to gain the AP right back. And now we can go ahead and trade. And I'm going to have my Vampire. She's going to go ahead and trade 9 gold over to our Watcher. She's going to be able to regale with 5, and that leaves her with 4. Just in case, or actually it leaves her with 5. So in case she wants to do a market action, she can go ahead and maybe buy some cool stuff. My vampire now is going to move over to the shrine and begin using her market actions like crazy. So she's going to go ahead and pay 1 AP to move into the shrine. Our Watcher is going to go ahead and pay 1 AP to go ahead and regale, and that's going to be really important. So we're going to spend 1 AP to do our final regale action and spend 5 gold. On top of that, we have to show these. The first one is that respite card. I know it's in here somewhere. Here it is. Respite, right there. We're going to get rid of that card. Goodbye card. I have to because it's a rumor. Now these other 2 are pious and they're also attire. They're both in my assets. And so I can choose to either keep them in my assets or sell them. I am going to sell them. I'm going to sell them both. I don't need these anymore. We're moving into the end game here, and I only really need to worry about fight skill right now because it only takes fight to take these guys down. So I'm going to gain 10 gold for these. This is ridiculous. And I'm going to put these back in the respected piles, and we're going to go ahead and take 10 gold. Oh man, he's super rich as well right now. And now we also get to gain our next level of skill here. And let's see what we have that we can choose from. We can either choose, when calling on fate, you may discard 2 fate tokens to add 4 successes to a test. That ain't happening, because remember we read our card, and there's that one guy who is going to make me lose fate. And that's going to be bad news. Now it says, when calling on fate, you may discard 3 rumors to add 4 successes. That's the way to go. I think we're going to take that one. And we're going to get rid of all these cards because those are now completely done. And we're also going to take all these loot tokens out of here and put them back down here where they're supposed to go on this mat. But I've kind of been leaving up here so you can all see them as we're going through the game. The last thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and gain my health and also my AP for going through that saga. And then we're going to reveal our finale. Our finale is, it's a vendetta. And we have to defeat the vendetta in the Divine Heights. Well, that's funny. I'm actually in the Divine Heights. That's hilarious. And we need to beat him with 7 fight skill. All right. So we're going to go ahead and put him there, and we're going to move on to the Watcher's turn. Oh, I'm sorry. Not the Watcher. The Vampire's turn. Inside the shrine, she's going to start buying things. She's got so much money that she might as well start buying things. So she's going to do a market action. She's not going to heal anything. She's not going to sell anything, but she is going to go ahead and grab 3 cards from a deck and try to see what she gets. I think we're going to go with items because she doesn't even have a weapon yet. So we're going to grab the top 3 cards. We have found Tabia. It gives 1 sneak. No, this is not something we want. We want, Oh, that's what we want. A katana. Check this out. Item, weapon. There we go. That's the money. Oh, it costs 6. It's got to be the best one in the game. The effective forging of a katana is a nearly lost art form. It requires the perfect balance of strength and flexibility and the most valuable metals for the blade. And the other one is another armor that gives fight skill. Oh, but the other one gives me 4 HP on this. Oh, I can only buy one of these. Oh, that's so bad. Look at both of these are amazing. Whenever you lose HP, you can get one instead. Costly and extravagant. This armor is the bespoke suit of strong armor designed for ceremonial parades. Oh, that's too bad. I can't get both of these. Oh, so sad. So we are going to go ahead and buy the katana for 6 gold and put it in our assets area. So our watcher is next, and I think she's just going to stay there because that's where she's going to have to do her final battle here with this, in the finale. She does have 1 AP left, but I don't think she's going to use it. She's just going to go and make camp. We're going to move her to Vampire's turn, and she's going to do another market action. You bet. She's going to pay more gold to buy stuff. It's going to be awesome. All right, let's see what she's going to go ahead and buy. She's going to try to buy. She has a really good title right now. She has a great item. She has good armor, but she doesn't really have, and she has a great ally. So I guess the only thing I could buy maybe is another title. Actually, I think she's going to buy an ally because one of these characters are going to gain more power from titles and one's going to gain more from items. So none of them gain from allies. So we're going to go ahead and grab another ally deck and let's see what we get. Well, Beggar, I don't think we're going to get him. He's no good. A Clairvoyant. Wow, that's a cool looking picture. And then, oh, what's this? Militiaman. Ally can gain 1 confront AP. Lawlessness intensifies as word of the coming gloom spread, and only brave souls like Shiro Amakazua stand between the desperate and total anarchy. I think I'm going to take this guy. He gives me 1 fight, which is what I'm looking for. Now, I have 6 assets already, so I'm actually just going to discard my tobacco pipe. I'm not going to need this anymore. And that's an item. And again, we want to get rid of all the items and titles we don't need. Now, sadly, I still have 1 more title that I really don't need. So I have to figure out what to do about that. But first, we're going to pay 4 gold for our ally. And I think she is also just going to camp for the night. I know I'm going to lose HP here, but she has a lot of money now. And if I can get over here and trade it with her, they both can just do a few more market actions. And then we can start trying to take out these, one of the ancients. Oh, it'll be so much fun. Now we're going to have to draw a night card. And we have, what's this? Fell Plague event. Strongest hero sacrifices 1 ally. Then all heroes not hidden lose 1 HP. Oh, this is terrible. A horrific disease sweeps through the lands unchecked by medicine or healing. Oh, and the Auriga Craigs fall into gloom. So here's the Craigs. It's going to fall into gloom. And now we're going to have to lose an ally. So before we drew our night card, we have to lose 1 because we're in a gloomed location. Then our night card is going to make us lose another one. And then so during our dawn phase, we're only going to gain this. We're going to not even be having at full power. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and unveil all our cards. And sadly, since she is the strongest, she's going to have to lose an ally. We can either lose our Trickster or our Militiaman. Well, they're both pretty much the same. I'm really just looking for the fight. This guy also gives me sneak, and I'm probably never going to sneak. So we're just going to go ahead and get rid of him. So the same thing's going to happen to her. She's going to lose 1 HP because she's in a gloomed location, and she's going to lose 1 more because of that night card. And we're going to go ahead and gain back what we can of our AP. All right, so we're going to be moving into our Watcher's turn, and she's going to attempt to take on her finale quest here. She's going to do her vendetta. She needs 7 successes on a fight skill, so let's start that out. So we're going to take on our vendetta. Now, this thing needs 7 to get through, but we've got our ninja here, and we get 3 dice. That's it, just 3 dice, but I've got this trick. This card is going to be awesome. I am able to, veil. When calling on fate, you may discard 3 rumors to add 4 successes to a test. So I'm going to veil this. Trust me, we're going to be calling on fate. So I'm going to go ahead and roll 3 dice. I got 1 success. So we're going to grab 1 success. We're going to put it right there. And now we're going to veil this as I'm going to use fate. And I'm going to discard 3 rumors right here. And we're going to go ahead and give ourselves 4 successes. So we're up to 5 already. So we're getting pretty close, almost right out of the gate. So that's going to cost our Watcher 1 AP. Now we're moving over to our Vampire's turn. We have 2 things we have to accomplish. One is we have 1 more plot card way up there we have to take care of, and also we have to take care of this as well. Our Vampire is going to move over here because she could help out with that vendetta, and she also doesn't cost any AP to move over here at all. Our watcher now is going to spend yet another AP to try to take out that vendetta. So I'm going to have Claudia go ahead and help out. So I'm going to get an extra die, so I get 4 dice this time to try to roll up 2 successes. Come on, let's get those successes. We got 1 more. I guess that's better than nothing. So we're going to go ahead and put 1 more success. We now up to 6. We need 1 more. Now, sadly, I'm going to go ahead and spend an AP with Claudia to move up here to the Dome of Decay. Sadly, we weren't able to help her too much. She only needs to get 1 more success. I'm sure she can do it on her own. So here we are again. We only need 1 success, and we've got 3 dice. Come on, I need 1. Oh, of course we get 2. That's amazing. So we've got enough to complete this. 2, 4, 6, 7. We would have had 8. We're good. We have completed this. Let's go ahead and gain the rewards. So we've gone ahead and completed our vendetta, and I made a mistake when I did the vendetta for our vampire. I gave her a heart and AP. I'm not supposed to do that because we already fully leveled up. We're not leveling up anymore. We're just gaining the reward from this card. So I've gone ahead and taken that from her, but she did get to do an extra action last turn. What we do get is, of course, our, totem. Let's see what our totem is. It is a guy who gives us stealth and perception. Well, we're probably not going to keep this guy. Rebel totem, yay. Hero enters play. Discard 3 plot tokens. Oh, if I'd have known that would have been the reward, I wouldn't have gone hunting for plot tokens, for plots. But, oh well. If you know my other playthroughs, I actually usually try not to know what is coming when it comes to some of these. I've done other ones in the past, but I didn't actually do this one before, so this is kind of fun. I'm actually going to take the 12 gold because I don't need to get these free plot cards. So we're going to take 12 gold. She's going to be a bunch of money bags as well. So we're going to go ahead and take those. So she now has 12 more gold. She absolutely has a mountain of gold, just like our other character previously. This is just some of it, so we're good. We got lots of gold that we can go ahead and do some market actions with. But we're going to stop with her turn right there and move on to our vampire. So our vampire is going to move up here using another AP. And so she has 1 less now that I took that heart and AP away. I'm sorry about that. I totally forgot that you don't get the hearts when you do that. You just get the totem. All right, and that's her turn. We're going to move back down to our watcher. So our watcher is going to go ahead and spend an AP to go ahead and move over to the Mashaba Shrine. She's trying to get down here so she can take out this place. So Claudia is going to go ahead and spend an AP to do a clear action on our, Chamber of Flesh. And she's going to go ahead and grab a loot token. So let's see what she gets. There's not many left in here. She has gained, +1 fate. That'll be fantastic. And as a deed, she's going to go ahead and do it right now. So we're going to gain 1 fate. She's up to 3. So our watcher is going to spend 1 AP to move down here, and then we're going to go see what Claudia can do. I'm going to use yet another AP to go ahead and clear this obstacle as well, and we're going to gain yet another, loot token, and let's see which one we get. Again, we're getting really low in here. Let's see what we found. We have found another map. Of course, we find maps everywhere. Relocate to a plains location. All right, so she has another map. She has 2 of those. Wow. Our watcher now is going to go ahead and spend an AP, and she's going to do a clear action to remove that obstacle. And she's going to gain a token from our loot bag, and it's getting really low. There's not very many left in here. Let's see what we have found. We have found, what's this? It is a blessing, +2 fight for 1 battle round. Oh, that's perfect. All right, she's going to keep that. And now we're going to go into Claudia's turn. And again, she's going to spend 1 more action to clear our plot card so that we don't have to worry about this. And then she's going to, again, gain 1 more loot token from the loot bag. Let's see what we get. We have got another map to relocate to a forest location. Actually, I might keep this one over one of the plains ones. That'd be really good. So we're going to discard our plains location one. Now, I could use this one at some time if I wanted to heal, but I'm not going to. I need to save these loot tokens because one of the actual conditions for losing is to not have any when you're fighting one of the, the ancients. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our watcher's turn. And with our final action, we're going to go ahead and confront this place. So we're going to go ahead and confront our place with our watcher. Now, she's going to get 5 dice for this because I have nothing else. I've gotten rid of a lot of the stuff that would have helped us for these kind of things. So when you get 2 successes, and look, we got them. That's fantastic. So we're able to get rid of this. Let's go ahead and claim our rewards. So this is probably going to be the final encounter we actually go against. And I'm going to grab the gold and a title. Now we've got our 2 gold. It's right here. And we're also going to go ahead and grab a title. Now let's see which one we get. We get Contest Winner. Title, oh look, it's Reputation Due. It says Deed Veil. Rotate an enemy in an adjacent location 180 degrees to show that it suffers -1 fight until the end of the day. Well, that might be pretty good. I wonder if it's going to work against the ancients. I don't think so. An ancient is an ancient, and a demon. I don't think it has the enemy keyword down here. I don't know if you need the enemy keyword for that to actually trigger, but I believe you would. And so this actually probably isn't going to work because it says an enemy. And all the other enemies we fought did actually have the keyword enemy down here in the bottom. So I don't think it's going to work. So sadly, I don't think we're actually going to find that. But I am going to take my 2 gold and put it with the rest of our gold. Now the only thing we have left to do is to move with our AP down to here, and then she's going to veil her card and move again into this square. And that's going to be the end of our day, so we're both going to suffer some damage. She's going to suffer 1, and our stranger's going to suffer 2. Now because she ended on a night card, which was the nesting woods, she's going to lose 2 health going down there. And now we're also going to go ahead and remove the damage from our vampire. Now our vampire is only going to lose 1 for being in the Divine Heights. So we're going to go ahead and draw our next night card. And it is a wintry cold. Weather. Place 2 obstacles at each location for each quest it has. When a quest enters play, place an obstacle on its location in the arid ruins falls into gloom. Oh look, she is wintry cold. So our arid ruins are located right up here, and we're going to go ahead and put that into gloom. Now also, I'm supposed to go around and put obstacles on each of these quest locations. I'm not going to do that because I'm actually good, just me going after the ancients. I'm not going to be going after anything else, so there's really no reason to be putting out a bunch of obstacles. If I do actually decide to take on something that has a quest, I'll make sure to put an obstacle on it. Now our watcher is going to go ahead and grab 4 AP during the dawn phase, and I'm going to go ahead and unveil my card. And our vampire is going to gain back 5 AP. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Our watcher is going to move first. She's going to move right back up to the shrine and go ahead and pay 1 AP. And then our vampire is going to come over paying 1 AP as well to move into that square. Our watcher is then going to pay 4 AP to go ahead and do a market action. The first thing she's going to do is pay 4 gold to heal back her 4 wounds that she took while she was out inside the gloom. She's then going to take 3 cards from a deck, and we're going to choose item, mainly because she doesn't have any armor. Maybe we can find some good armor for her. Oh, we found armor. Here it is. Sacrifice. Prevent the loss of up to 2 HP. Hero, if combined. Oh, if it was combined with that other one we found, we could put them both together. Wow, that'd be awesome. Or it says, Mein Gotch. He enters play with 2 HP on this card. Whenever a hero would lose an HP, they can lose 1 of these instead. Does not count toward your asset limit. Oh, so I could pick this up. They're pretty good. And then what's this? Invulnerability potion. When a battle round starts, prevent all HP loss you would suffer this round. Okay, I think we're going to buy this just because I can also continue to buy some more stuff that goes along with it. So we're going to go ahead and pay 4 gold for that item. We're also going to go ahead and give 6 gold to our vampire so that she can use an AP to perform a market action as well. First thing she's going to do is she's going to pay 3 gold to go ahead and heal those 3 wounds that she, of course, took while outside in the gloom. And then since one of our ancients gets stronger for each title and the other one gets stronger for each item, I'm going to go ahead and I guess we'll go for allies and spells. That seems like our best plan. So we're going to grab 3 more allies, and we might buy one of those for our vampire. We're going to go ahead and see what we found. We have found an apprentice. Enters play, gain 2 AP. Oh, that's not too bad. We got an outlaw. I'm looking for fight, remember. So these 2 are worthless. I'm just going to go ahead and buy this for 4. And now she again is out of gold, but that's okay. We got money bags right here that can trade with her at any time. So we're going to pay the 4. So we're going to go ahead and put our ally right here. Now I'm going to sell this for $1 because I don't want that title. It does me no good, and it's only going to power up our enemy. And I'm also going to give all the rest of the money that our stranger has to her because she's not going to be able to do any more market actions. She's just going to move up to the Dark Pinnacle, probably find that bow staff because the more attack I can get, the better. And then we're going to have to assault the ancient. So we're going to go ahead and see what we can do. So she is going to spend 1 AP to go ahead and move up to the Dark Pinnacle. Then our vampire is going to do another market action, and she's actually going to look for a good spell. So we're going to see what spells we get from the deck. We have Aid. I do not need that. Flame Wall, Kinetic. Veil. When a battle round starts, you gain 3 fight until the end of the battle round. Oh, this is probably the one we get. Fire walks with you as you step steadily towards your enemy, bathed in an inferno of tempestuous raging flame. All right, what's the other one? That's another healing spell. I don't need another healing spell. We're going to get rid of those. We're going to keep this one and have to pay 3 gold. So this will take care of our spell. So I'm going to use my last AP to go ahead and discover the bow staff at the Dark Pinnacle. So we're going to put this down here. Now this is an item weapon. So that means that I do have to discard this. I can't have 2 item weapons unless there's something that's able to do that for me. So we're going to discard this back into the items deck or discard pile, and we're going to move over to our vampire. Now our vampire is going to go ahead and veil this card to go ahead and move up to the Dark Pinnacle. And then we're going to go ahead and do a deed action with her to go ahead and assault the Render of Flesh. And she is also going to assault the Render of Flesh. And they're actually not assaulting. We're going to assault, and then both of them are going to be able to be part of the engagement with the Render of Flesh. So the first thing we're going to do is read about his battle map. Traps. Now that I'm engaged with him, I have to activate his traps. Sacrifice a spell and discard all rumors and gain 1 fate. Now before we do that, I should not be stupid. I am trading this to our watcher because she needs these spells in order to take this guy on. So I'm still going to have to discard a spell though. That's terrible. I have to sacrifice a spell. I think I'm going to sacrifice my regeneration. I know I really was excited about it, but if I look at my other 2 spells, I think they're going to be the biggest ones to help take down these people. This one gives me +3 fight, and this one can turn me into a totally new character that can give me a lot more fight for the battle. And I think fighting is going to be better than healing at this point. All right, and we also have to discard all our rumors. So both characters are going to get rid of every single rumor they have, and we're going to go ahead and gain, I think it's 1 fate token each, right? Gain 1 fate. So that's going to bring both of them up to 4 fate each. They both have 4. Now it says, when a battle round starts, each hero discards 1 fate. Any hero who cannot is eliminated from the battle, and the damage will remain on the Render of Flesh. But it's really not going to matter if we run out of fate, we're going to be all dead. The Render of Flesh is going to heal too during the night phase. So we're going to go ahead and put our Render of Flesh right here. Another thing we forgot to do was our Render of Flesh is going to gain +1 maximum current HP for each item, each enemy, and each enemy token in play. Now we have 4 items in play at this time, so I'm going to put 4 tokens on him right over here. Actually, I'm going to line them up on here because otherwise I'll probably knock them all over the place when I'm rolling dice in here. Those are his extra HP above his 13. Now we have our Watcher going first because she performed the deed. Now she only gets 3 dice. Now the first thing I'm going to do is, of course, veil this to go ahead and beginning of the battle starts. The enemy loses 1 HP. If the enemy has no HP left, skip the skirmish step. Well, he has plenty of HP left, so he's just going to lose 1 HP. Now the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 HP over here. That is going to be my main gotch. I can place 2 HP on the card and do whenever I want to. I can lose that instead. And this does not count towards my asset limit. That didn't matter. But I can allow myself to lose these instead of my health. Also, I have my bow staff that at any time I can veil to give him 1 less die. Might as well do it the first round, but we'll see how that goes. And the last thing I have is I have my polymorph spell that I'm going to use in this battle. I can replace your race card with a different unused race card from the game box. So the one I'm going to choose is, I'm sure everybody realizes what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the Were-Tiger, and we're going to go ahead and use him instead of our Watcher. So our Watcher is going to go under there. We're going to use our Were-Tiger. And the reason I'm going to use him is, check this guy out. He's a tiger form, gain 2 fight until breaking camp ends. You cannot spend AP in tiger form except on a move action. Well, I don't really care about that. So I am going to veil him. It doesn't say anything about that I can't use their ability that's down here. So I'm going to use my racial ability to gain 4, 5, 6 extra dice. I get 4 for the Were-Tiger, and then I get 2 because I veiled his card and put myself in the tiger form. Now I'm also going to gain, 1 from the ninja and 1 from the bow staff. So I'm going to gain a total of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice to go against this guy. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can actually take this guy out. I get to roll 8 dice and see how many successes I have. After I do that, he's going to attack me back with 5 dice. So we're going to see how this goes. And I'm actually going to go ahead and veil my bow staff as well. So he'll only be rolling 4 for only this round. Let's see how we do. We're going to roll him up. I got 1, 2, 3 successes against him. That's really good. So we're going to go ahead and take these 3 off. And now he's going to go ahead and hit me back with 4 dice this round. So we're going to go ahead and remove those and roll these up and see how he does. He only got 1 success, so I'm going to take 1 off my main gotch. And now we're going to go back at him. I've got, again, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice again. That's never going to change. That's absolutely awesome. That polymorph spell is amazing. We're going to take our 8 dice. We're going to roll these up. We're going to go ahead and hit our render of flesh. Oh, wait, it's not her turn now. Now it's actually going to go into the vampire's turn. So it's going to be our vampire turn next, and these turns happen simultaneously. So even if we do enough damage with our Watcher, we still have to attack with her and be attacked by our render of flesh, because these all attacks happen simultaneously. So if we look here, we get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice again. Wow, 8's the lucky number for our heroes today. We're going to go ahead and roll our 8 dice again. We're going to see how we do. We got a total of 1, 2, 3 successes against him. So we've done 3 damage. I'm going to go ahead and put that right over here. 1, 2, 3. And he gets to hit back with 5 dice. So let's see how he does against our team here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's all 6. There we go. 5 dice. And he got 1 success. And what we're going to do is, of course, I do have my armor. So I'm going to go ahead and take 1 damage off my armor. And now that was the first round of combat. And at the beginning of our battle round, we both needed to lose 1 fate token. So we're going to go into round 2 now, going into our Watcher's attack. And we have to lose 1 fate token. Now let's see what she can do. So again, she's going to be rolling 8 dice. We're going to see if we can get this render of flesh. We need some good amount of hits here. We got 3 again. Well, I think we're going to be needing to do more than that. So I did 3 more hits. Now he gets to hit back with his 5 dice. Let's see how he does. Hopefully he doesn't get 3. Now we got 1. So again, I'm going to take the last hit point off my man Gotch, and then we're going to go into our vampire's turn, who still has 2 left on her armor. And we're going to see how she does against him. Our vampire is going to be coming in with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attack again. We're going to see how this goes. So I've got my 8 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we need to, come on, let's get more than 3 successes this time. We got a total of 2 successes. Oh, I need to be doing better than that. All right, so we're up to, what is it, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We only do 5 more. Yes, I did math in my hand. That's fantastic. Now, she's going to get attacked back for 5. 5 dice here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see how she does. She gets hit for, oh my gosh, she got hit for 3. So 1, 2, and now she's actually taking her own hit points worth of damage. So she's going to be taking 1 hit point of damage, and she also is going to lose 1 of the AP associated with it. Moving into the next round, we're both going to lose yet again another fate token. And let's see how our Watcher does. So we're going to go ahead and roll our 8 dice and see how it goes. We got 1, 2, this is more like it. Look at this, 3, 4. We did 4 hits to this guy. That's going to be really good. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're up to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We only need to do 1 more and we've got this guy. I'm pretty sure our vampire should be able to do that. So our vampire again is coming in with 8 attack. Let's see how she does. She did a total, yes, she got the success we needed. We were able to take out the render of flesh. He is dead. And I believe he does get to fight back though. So we're going to go ahead and roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets his 5 dice. Let's see how he does. Hopefully not too good. Okay, he did hit her once. So she again is going to lose another AP and health point here. So she's lost 2 of her actual health points. And the render of flesh should have also attacked our character. I forgot to have him attack the Watcher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he has to attack the Watcher. Let's see how he does. He hit the Watcher 3 times. So she's also taking 3 health of damage because her armor is gone as well. So our vampire went and killed him. So she's going to gain back a health, and she's also going to gain a move AP, which she's going to use right now to move back down to the Mushaba Shrine. And now, since we're in a gloomed location, the Dark Pinnacle, believe it or not, we heal 3, but we do have to draw an extra night card. And we are down to just 3 night cards. So we're going to draw our night card, see what it is. And this is just from being in there. Bandit Raiders, enemy humanoid, revealed, place its enemy at the Forging Castle. Callous and cowardly, this team of barely organized thugs targets defenseless local farmers and families. They must be stopped. It's farms. And so we can go ahead and do that at the Forging Castle if we want to. So our Forging Castle is going to fall into gloom, and we're going to go ahead and put our raiders there. Our vampire's in a gloom location, but she's only going to lose 1 health. So we're going to draw our next night card, and we have found Burning Heatwave. Discard 1 quest from play. When the night begins, each hero who is not hidden loses 1 HP. This is a new weather card, and the bleak swamp will fall into gloom. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove this quest just right over here. So our bleak swamp is going to fall into gloom, and there's only one location left on this board that is not in gloom. So now our, I guess, Weretiger was our stranger. It's now Weretiger. When I casted Polymorph, it replaced my race card with a different one from the box. Now, it doesn't say anywhere on here that it's for that combat round or for that battle or whatever. I believe this is an absolute permanent card. So she, I believe, is going to be a Weretiger. And now I think about it, she should be a female Weretiger because she was a female watcher. All right, and she's going to gain back all her AP because she healed fully at the, what is it, the Dark Pinnacle. We're going to go ahead and unveil our cards, and we're going to go over to the vampire. Now our vampire is going to go ahead and gain back 4 AP, and she's going to unveil all her cards as well. Now for defeating our Render of Flesh, we do get 10 gold. And our vampire is the one that killed it, so she gets 10. But of course, I can divide this up how I want. I'm going to give all 10 just to my Watcher, who I should now replace the standee with a Weretiger. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to keep it as the Watcher. That's totally fine. We know what's going on. And we also, I believe, get to keep this as a rumor. I don't really know what I'm ever going to do with it, but what the heck. We're going to keep it as a rumor, and we're going to go ahead and move into her turn. She's going to go ahead and use an AP to move down here. Next, we're going to go ahead and use our vampire. Our vampire is going to spend 1 AP to do a market action. We're going to go ahead and see if we can find some new armor because our armor has absolutely no use anymore. So we're going to go ahead and look through our items deck and see if we can find some new armor. So we're going to see what we find. We have found, oh good, we found some armor. Prevent all HP loss you would suffer this battle round. Okay, I'd rather just have pure hit points. A potion, I don't care about that. An armor. Enters play, place 3 HP on this card. Whenever you would lose 1 HP, you may discard 1 HP from this card. It said, perfect. We want this card right here. We're going to pay 5 for that. So we're going to pay our 5 gold. I'm also going to pay 4 gold to fully heal back up to full for our vampire. Now there's only 1 item left, so I don't think I'm going to buy that for her because I'm guessing we went through all the armor. And there could be 1 more armor, I don't know. But I think I like getting these spells. These spells are awesome. So we're going to grab 3 more spells to be able to cast on our next battle. And that's going to be her market action. She's going to go ahead and spend 1 AP to do that. So let's see what spells she has found. She has found Snake Wall. Relocate to any end. Nope, I don't need to relocate. Healing. Spend each 1 AP you lose this battle round. Cause the enemy to also lose 1 HP. Oh, that wouldn't be that bad. And what's this? Relocate to an adjacent location. Nope, I'm going to buy this for 5. So we're going to go ahead and spend our 5 gold. And I'm sure I'll get comments a lot about this. I totally forgot about this card almost the entire game, unless I actually thought about it during the night phase. So I apologize for never actually gaining gold or height AP the entire game. Now our vampire is going to go ahead. She has 4 gold left. She's going to go ahead and do 1 more market action. And I think she's going to locate another ally if she can, because we know all of them are worth 4. So we can maybe buy another ally that has some fighting in it. Let's see what we found. We have found Footpad. Nope, that ain't going to help. Witch Doctor. Nope, that ain't going to help. Oh, here we go. Dark Hand Assassin. I'm going to gain a fight from this. Add +1 to your fight when you have surprise. Well, that ain't going to happen, but we're going to go ahead and take her. We are going to pay our final 4 gold for that. And I do have 1 more AP I'm going to use with my Watcher, or Weretiger, I guess you could say, and she's also going to do 1 more market action. And again, we're going to be going for those spells. I'm really digging this spell deck. Oh, what's this? Enchant Weapon. Sacrifice, attach this card to one of your item assets to gain its fight bonus. Then this card no longer counts as an asset. Do I have a conjuring spell? I have a kinetic. Oh, I already have a conjuring spell. Okay, let's see what else we found. I found another conjuring spell. Defeat a place. Don't care about that. Heal back to max HP. Oh, this is the one we're taking. I don't have any other healing spells. I've got kinetic and I've got conjuring. So we're going to pay 5 gold for this spell. And that's all of her money. She has no money left. Our vampire and our Weretiger Watcher girl is going to both spend an AP to move over there. And then they're both going to spend another one to move over here. And then we're going to send our deed to go ahead and fight him. So we're going to see if we can take down the Reaver of Malice. Now let's go ahead and see what he does. It says map, trap, sacrifice 1 ally and all gold. So we have to sacrifice an ally and we don't have any gold. So we're going to go ahead and sacrifice this ally from our Tiger girl, I guess now, Watcher girl. She's going to sacrifice her. And we're going to go ahead and sacrifice, I think we're going to sacrifice this guy from our vampire. Those are going to be our 2 sacrifices. Now let's continue on. It says, Reaver of Malice gains +1 maximum and current HP for each title, each place, and each claim token in play. Well, at the present time, there's only one title in play, and there's no places, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, it also says, when the battle round starts, each hero discards 1 loot. Any hero who cannot is eliminated from the game. All right, and of course the HP stays here, and he's going to gain HP if he goes into battle. Now, of course, the person who started this fight is going to be our vampire. She's the one that did the deed action. So she gets 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice, and we might use this card, of course. If I can hit, I can do extra damage. So we're going to grab our 8 dice, and we're also going to have to lose a token here. So we're going to lose that token, and I'm going to have our Watcher / Weretiger person lose one of these. There we go. And now we're going to grab 8 dice. So we have our 8 dice. We're going to roll these up and see how it goes. We got a total, oh wow, we only got 1. That's absolutely terrible. All right, so he loses the 1 that's there. Now he's going to hit us back with 6 dice. So I'm going to remove 2 of these, and 2, 4, 6, he's going to hit us with these. Let's see how he does. Well, he did only 1 damage as well. Now, I've got armor on our vampire, so she's only going to take 1 from that armor, and we're going to see how our Watcher can do. So our Watcher / Weretiger is going to go next, and for all of you that were screaming at the screen during all my market actions, don't worry, I just figured out what I did totally wrong. This Weretiger only has 1. She can't cast any of the spells I bought. Oh, I totally forgot that she's not the Watcher anymore. So I'm going to gain my 6 attack, though, with her. So I'm going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I'm going to go ahead and gain my +2 fight. I'm going to get my 2 from my items, and I'm going to have my vampire veil this. I forgot to do that right at the end. So he's going to go ahead and lose 1 from the actual damage that I did from her. Now that's really all I can do with her, except she is going to veil her Kung Fu card to do 1 damage to him. And she only gets to roll 8 dice. She doesn't have anything else she can do because I can't cast any of those spells I had prepared. Wow, I totally messed that up. I can't believe I screwed it up. All right, oh, but this is going to make up for it completely. We did 3 damage to that guy. So we're going to go ahead and put 3 right over here. That's going to be awesome. And we're going to go into round 2. But before we do that, he gets to go ahead and hit me. Let's see how he does. We got no successes. All right, that's ridiculous. And here comes again our vampire with vengeance. She's got her 8 dice, and let's see what she can do to the Reaver of Malice. Now, of course, I have to get rid of another token. We're going to get rid of this map token from her, and I have to get rid of 1 from my Watcher person, vampire, or Watcher Weretiger person. She's also going to get rid of a map. We're going to roll our 8 dice. Let's get them. We got 1, 2, 3. All right, that's awesome. So we have done 1, 2, if I can get them to balance on each other, 3 damage to him. So we've done some more. Now we're going to go ahead and see what he does back. He gets to roll 6 dice. 3, I give him 7. Well, maybe I'll give him a little bit of advantage. All right, no, we got 6. He hit us, 2 more times, but that's okay. I still have the 2 from my armor, so we're going to go ahead and lose that. So here comes our tiger again from all this awesomeness. She gets 8 dice. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and use this token. It says fight +2 for 1 battle round. So I'm going to grab 2 more dice for myself. We're going to roll all these dice. This is going to be awesome. We're going to take this guy out. Come on, Reaver Malice. Oh, 1 fell out of my magic rolling die thing here. I did 3, 4 more. Wow, I did 4. That's awesome. So we're going to go ahead. Wow, this is really, really good. We're doing really good against this guy. 1, 2, and then 3, 4. I think that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We did it. We got him, but he gets to roll back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He gets to roll 6 dice back at us. Let's see how he does. I'm really not too worried about this, but, well, maybe I'd be a little worried. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we lost 3 HP, but that's okay. We've got plenty left on our Weretiger Watcher person. So we're going to take that, and we're going to go ahead. I think that's about it. And that's it. We were victorious. We were able to take down both the Reaver of Malice and the Render of Flesh in Shadows of Kilforth. Of course, I forgot to put their standees out on the board. I should have put them out there instead of actually the cards on top of the places, but I don't think it matters. It actually, either way, I think works just fine. Our Watcher and our Vampire were fantastic, even though my huge blunder at the end when I turned into the Weretiger totally took a bunch of spells with her. But that's okay. We still were able to take them both down. This game is an absolute blast. Now, I'll admit this is the first time I've actually ever played with a co-op type experience. I've always only played this solo, and it's a great solo experience, but I know there were a lot of playthroughs out there that were going with a solo approach, so I wanted to show something a little bit different. And I wanted to know, I know I made a few mistakes, and I just want to thank everybody in the comments section that has helped me be able to create a fantastic playthrough. And with all the directions that I got from people, this has been an absolute fantastic experience. So thank you to each and every one of you. I also want to thank everybody that's watched the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell symbol so you know when some of my next videos come out. We've got some great playthroughs coming our way. Also, please feel free to leave anything in that comment section below. I would love to hear from everyone. We made it through this entire game with only one night card left. If this card would have turned, we would have lost the game. So we were one away from actually losing. And the funny thing was the last place to turn to gloom was going to be the place that Reaver was at. That's pretty awesome. So again, thank you so much for watching. And if you're excited to see what comes next, then I need you to meet me at the co-op shop.